The reason I'm bringing this up, and I've done this before, if any of you have seen my older stuff, there was a kid named Kyron Horman or whatever that went missing. Here's the father, dressed in a nice purple shirt with black. Supposedly he went missing. You know, I'll show you the pictures. The reason I'm doing this is because Fox News said, well, the bombing suspect that got shot, they're not going to bury him, they're going to burn his body. And then they went through the whole list. The Columbine guys were cremated. Bin Laden was dumped at sea. And they went through all of these guys. John Wayne Gacy, who supposedly molested and killed 33 boys. Yes, you heard me, 33. The guys, Terry McNichols and what's his face, the guys that did the Oklahoma City federal building, the destruction there, they were both cremated because there's no bodies. There's no bodies. Let me say it again. There's no bodies because there's no perpetrator. The story is the perpetrator. So let's look at this. So here's the dad. The kid's missing. Here. You know, look at the codes. Just look at the codes. He's wearing the black and the purple. He's wearing indigo. Here's the mother. She's the suspect. She's got red hair. Again, people with red hair are not evil people. This is a specific thing that they use. It's just a code to say, yep, this is one of ours. You know, this story's bullshit. Here's the missing child. Isn't it interesting that he's wearing yellow and purple? Yahoo. Right? Here he is here. What's interesting here is the background. Of all the colors you could pick, why would you do this? Red and blue. We know why, because this is code. Here's the wife and the husband on crack addict Oprah Winfrey, fat ass bitch, scumbag, wearing purple and black. You notice the big O for the circle, the Saturnalia circle. You know she was a crack addict before she became famous. She was a crack whore. That's for another story, but here we have the father and the son, the yellow and the purple, right? These are bullshit stories because they're doing stories on astrological positioning. Here's a poster of the kid, right? I think that was age enhanced. Of course, here it is on a billboard, and here's a blue truck. So you've got the red and the blue, always like this. Now let's find out what Chiron is. You see, it's spelled both ways. It's a positioning of celestial bodies. You can go look it up yourself. They're doing these things, and then it's all of this is all tied together. All my work is tied together. All this tarot cards, all this astrology, all of this witchcraft, all of this stuff it's all mixed together. There's no kid missing. These are stories that are made up in the news or passing on information to each other. You know, we're just suckers that are stuck in the middle of this bullshit. You know, you're supposed to take it at face value. But once you start understanding the color codes and what's behind this, the stories, the threat is there's no validity to it. There is no little kid missing. There were no perpetrators in Columbine. These things are made up things. Why do you think there's no bodies? They buried Bin Laden at sea. Do you remember that horseshit story? Yeah, I'm sure he was a great sailor. Get the fuck out of here. You know why they buried him at sea? Because that's where the abyss is. There was nothing to bury. They buried him at sea. Silly, stupid people. I'm not referring to you. I'm referring to just in general. So you see, this kid never disappeared. The colors will tell you. If you know the color codes, I'll give you a perfect example. There's a thing that people listen to all the time. And once you start understanding the codes, you'll know before you even start whether it's a bullshit video. And it's not that everybody that's wearing red or blue or black and purple are evil. It's not, that doesn't mean, but when you're dealing with a specific subject, like something that's esoteric and those colors are present, there's a real good possibility that it's a perpetrator trying to hoax you about something. Perfect example here. A lot of people listen to it. I won't waste my time because I know it's perpetrated by fraud. And it's called red ice radio. Red, they're telling you it's red and blue radio. In other words, it's manufactured bullshit. I don't listen to it and I won't. Red ice radio. I won't listen to it. All you got to do is learn the codes and understand where they're coming from, and you'll know. Not every code combination is evil, but when you're dealing with a specific subject, then it becomes pretty sure that the person that's doing that is got an agenda. So, you know, I've done a video on this kid 3 times, and I can absolutely 100%, I would have no problem walking into a courtroom and telling a judge that this is made up. These are actors, these are CGI composites, these are celestial positionings that they're putting on the news because there's things going on with that are affecting us and that we're not being told anything about. So you can bet that Saturn is at the heart of all of this stuff. It's at the heart of everything on this planet. That's all I have to say about this. I guess it would be the line from David Lee Roth, I ain't got no body, because there is no body. There is no guy hiding under a boat. They shot him to death. None of these guys existed. Not existed as what they made them out to be. Maybe there's a physical body, but they're not what they made them out to be. Man, we've all lived our lives believing these silly fucking stories. And go back and look at your own life. Go back into your own personal stuff, news stories you remembered. Go look. Go look. You'll see it. Go back and look at the codes. They're all there. John Wayne Gacy, the biggest mass murderer, killing homosexual boys in Chicago, in the Chicagoland area. 33 he killed. Big red flag there. Big red flag. Start using critical thinking, and this stuff will make much more sense.